All right, it is 7:10. I think I will go ahead and dive in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bill Burkhead. I am the department chair for performing arts, zooming in to you from our beautiful theater here at Del Mar High School. And before I go on and yak a bit, I'm going to show you a quick video. Hopefully, it'll all do what it's supposed to do. And hopefully, the sound works this time. So here we go. Maybe. All righty. That just a real quick overview, and that'll be on our going up on our website tomorrow. But in real brief, performing arts is a group of classes and disciplines designed to engage students in being creative, passionate, detail-oriented, and fully human, which is just a very fancy way of saying that we work really hard to engage the kids in finding those things that are going to make them passionate about learning. We find that there's a lot of connections between kids who excel in the performing arts and who excel elsewhere. I polled my symphonic band kids today, and about 80% of them are involved in the musical, sports, IB, AP, all the stuff. We've got a few ASB kids in there. And then I asked them what their GPAs were, and the majority of them had 3.0s or better, and even a big chunk of those were 3.5 or better. So, performing arts is one of those areas where kids learn how to time manage really, really well because they have to. They just have to. There's so much going on, and if you want to get all the goodies, you got to manage your time well. And we work really hard on helping the kids with that. We also help them to become lifelong learners, whether they want to pursue music or theater or the technical theater, whatever they want to do. If they want to do it as a profession, if they want to do it as a hobby, if they want to just do it for kicks and giggles now and again, it's all good. And we work really hard to nurture that in the kids while they're here with us. Um, Real quick overview of some of our other things that we have going on here. Let me go back to slideshow because this is not pretty this way. Okay, so start with the music classes. I am first and foremost a band person. That's where I started my career, and we offer three instrumental classes here. We have concert band, which is entry level. That's for the kids who have little or no background, or they want to learn an instrument, they've never learned an instrument, or they want to learn a secondary instrument. Um, then we have our symphonic band, which is the more advanced group. Both groups perform 2 to 4 times annually. The concert band will usually only perform here on site, whereas the symphonic band we take to festivals around Northern California and the Bay Area. An audition for symphonic band is required, but this is only in the years where aren't where we are able to offer two different levels. If we don't have enough kids to do two different levels, then everybody's in the same class, and we get to do some interesting collaboration between the less experienced and the more experienced kids. Guitar class is open to everybody. And also in there, we have two different levels. We have a program that we use called Consonus Music, and it is a wonderful program that offers multiple levels. So kids, if they're a little bit more advanced, they can do some things. We can move them into a more advanced program. It makes them a little bit easier, a little happier when they're working with it. So they're not just working on same old chord, same old chord. You know, they're moving on quicker. The nice thing about the guitar class is everybody kind of moves at their own pace. Nobody, some people are on lesson 13 and other ones maybe on lesson 10. It's, we try to move them all kind of in parallel, but it's more important that they develop their skills solidly because it is what's the word I'm looking for? The one that follows the anyway. The bit skills build on each other all the way through. Have senior.
Progressive?
Thank you. That's comprehensive. Comprehensive is the word I was looking for. You have to keep developing those skills. You can't just kind of jump in midstream and be ready to go. On the vocal side of things, we have a concert choir that is open to everybody. We perform 2 to 4 concerts a year, and within that group, we also have some smaller groups that will break out. The Victorian Carolers often perform throughout the holiday season, and then we're working on singing Valentines right now, where all the groups break into very small groups, like 3 or 4 people, and they even do some writing where they are rearranging music to fit their vocal group, and they sometimes take very traditional things, they sometimes take pop things, sometimes they mash them up. But this is an opportunity for them to create on their own some of the music that they're going to perform. They also will perform locally at festivals and workshops. We have an award-winning marching band that's open to any wind and percussion instrumentalist, and also for the color guard folks, the dancers and flag people. That's the world for them. We offer PE credit for that. It's available by completing their freshman year and their PE class that first year. They have to do both. And then 2 more seasons of marching band, and then their second year of PE they can set to the side. As long as they are a member in good standing, then they get that PE credit, which opens up a period in their sophomore year, which makes things a little bit easier scheduling wise for the kids, especially who want to do IB or any of the other more advanced programs. We compete in the Northern California Band Association, and we're frequently in the top 3 in our class. This year, we were in 3rd place most of the season at the top of our class. They won in parade more often than not, and the symphonic band was also first place winner all season long, which was very exciting. We have a new class coming this fall that's open to everybody. It's commercial music production, and it's learning how to create music through digital audio workstations to create loops, beats, complete compositions. They're going to be creating some jingles, ringtones, music for videos. We're tentatively planning to partner with our video production class to create some collaborative projects. I think that's going to be very exciting. This is also a course that not next year, but shortly after, in a year or 2, we will be seeking CTE certification, so Career Technical Education certification, so that if they certify in our class, they can go on to the courses at West Valley College, which are also CTE certified, and that leads them to jobs, pretty quickly, actually. It's a very exciting opportunity. And when you stop and think about everything that they consume in the entertainment industry involves music. There's not a video game out there that doesn't have it. There's not a movie you watch. There's not a streaming show on TV. There's no commercials. There's nothing out there that doesn't have music or audio manipulation in one way, shape, or another. This is an introduction to that world and the possibility of some careers. Moving on from that, we are going to talk a little bit about our theater program. We offer currently Theater 1 and then Theater 2 and 3. We are hoping to get our technical theater class off the ground this next year. That's a little bit more advanced. We want kids to at least have finished Theater 1 before they take technical theater. Right now, technical theater is being done through our guild that we offer as an extracurricular. And they're learning lighting design and audio design, and also this year learning how to do projection work. We just installed a state-of-the-art laser projector in the theater, which is very exciting. We're going to use it in our upcoming production of Anastasia, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. Lots of opportunities, and again, these are all things that can lead to very lucrative and stable careers. This is a still from our fall production. We do 2 main stage productions, and in the fall we do a play, and it's either a comedy or a drama. Sometimes it's a little bit of both. We do a winter musical. Right now we're working on Anastasia. I'll tell you more in a couple more minutes. And then in the springtime, we sometimes do some Shakespeare. Sometimes we do showcase shows, which is a little snippets from a variety of shows. This year we're going to produce a Del Mar's Got Talent show, which is going to be probably the most exciting thing we've seen in a long time. Lots and lots of talent on this campus, and not just in performing arts, but all over the campus. We're going to bring them all into the theater and have some fun. Coming on February 10th through the 19th is going to be our production of Anastasia. Based on, and this is taken from the Broadway production, and it's spectacular. We're working on it this afternoon before this meeting, and the kids are doing a phenomenal job. We are also offering a gala opening night on February 11th, and we will be partnering with our culinary arts program. They're going to be doing food and beverages for us. I heard rumor of an ice sculpture being crafted, and we're going to get to do this all in our fabulous pavilion in the quad that was provided by the Awakenings Church. The QR code that you see on the screen takes you to the tickets, and you get all the information that you need for the production there, or just drop me an email sometime, and I'll be happy to tell you anything you want to know about the show. And that's that about me doing the lightning fast chatter about what we do in performing arts. What I'd much rather hear is from you, your questions. So feel free to unmute yourself and ask me anything. Not all at once now. Come on, I couldn't have been that clear.
Is the class for learning like the commercial music and stuff, is that like a continuous thing, like throughout like 4-year thing, or is it just a one like 1 year?
At the moment, it's a 1-year course. It could very easily evolve into being a multi-year course, but right now it's a 1-year course.
And does that class kind of like lead into some of like the technical theater stuff as well?
Well, it could very easily cross over, because if they learn how to do the audio engineering there, it does cross over into tech theater very easily. And again, that class, we're envisioning it doing a lot of collaboration with theater, with music, and with our video production class, which is in the art department.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. Other questions I can answer for anybody?
If you were to create a game that has no sound, would it wouldn't technically use music, would it?
A game with no sound.
That also sounds extremely boring.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why would you do that?
Well, there could be a game jam where that could be useful.
Okay.
Or
Just to confirm that that would count as one of the electives?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the commercial music class will count as a performing arts elective. Any questions about auditions for the symphonic band or for the theater programs?
We were in the Avid one before. If you do Avid, are you not able to do performing arts, or is it you're still able to do it? But
you can. We have kids who do both. It takes some creativity in the scheduling, but it is possible to do both. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We both programs do a lot of work with their students on time management, on making sure that their homework is being done and done well. We want to make sure that all of our kids are, staying on top of all of their classes, not just in performing arts, not just Avid, but Avid is the support for everything, and performing arts is a support for that. That's a good way, I think, to look at it.
Okay, well, we have about 1 more minute. If anybody has any last minute questions, and then it will be the final session of the evening, which will start at 7:30.